What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? First of all, please excuse my voice. This is my first video that I'm doing post Boys to Men concert. So my voice is a little bit hoarse because I have screamed my head out and had just the most amazing time with my son and all of my girlfriends, my soldiers of love that follow Boys to Men just as much as I do. So please excuse my voice. I'm going to try to get through this video, and I hope you'll like this video. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me on another episode of See What Rita's Cooking. And if you are one of my longtime subscribers, thank you for hanging in there with me, riding with me since day one. A1 since day one. I love y'all. And to all of my new subscribers that have been joining me on this journey, I'm so glad to have you guys with me. And y'all are so talkative and commenting and so complimentary, and I just love you guys for that. And it just gives me all the energy that I need to keep on doing this YouTube job. It's a job, and it is a trying thing. You have to really love what you're doing. So I do love doing this, and that's why I do it. So today, you guys, what are we going to be making? I'm going to be making a side dish, and today I'm going to be making some scalloped potatoes the way that I do them, and I think you're going to like this recipe. So if you're ready, let's get right on into this video. So let me show you what I have here. I have some Gouda cheese. This was just one of those round circles of Gouda cheese. This is the smoked applewood Gouda cheese. I'm going to be using that and this Italian blend shredded cheese as my base. That's going to be like my roux, okay? And I'm going to top the whole thing with Sharp Cheddar cheese. Okay, so you got that. Those are my cheeses. You're going to need a medium onion. I took half of a medium onion because we don't like a whole lot of onion in the potatoes, in the scalloped potatoes. You're going to need some potatoes. I like to use Yukon potatoes, but they didn't have those at the store. So I'm just going to be using yellow potatoes, and I have sliced them, peeled them, washed them, and sliced them. And I start them off, you guys, in the microwave for a little while, just so that the cooking time can be cut down a little. This cuts the cooking time down about 30 minutes when you go ahead on and let those get tender in the microwave. You're going to need some heavy whipping cream or some milk. It seems like I'm not getting y'all info because I don't know why. Hold on. Heavy whipping cream or some milk. You're going to need some chicken broth. Okay? I think that's all. Oh, some flour and butter, okay, for your roux. So let's get right on to it, you guys. Let's go over here to the stove. I'm not showing my face, you guys. Today is Sunday. And yesterday for the concert, I drove all the way down to Oklahoma, about 2 hours. It really took us 3 hours to get there because of construction. And then I drove back after the concert, even though my son was with me, but I just trust myself or my husband with driving. So I'm really exhausted, but I did get to take a nap. And we do have a late game tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. We do have a late game tonight. We're playing the Saints tonight, and so I hate late night football games, but I was glad that we were having one tonight. Okay, so what I have here is my pan. I'm going to be melting an entire stick of butter in this pan. So let's get started, y'all. Sorry. I get to hacking too much. Y'all might not get to see this video. We're just going to melt this. I've got my my fire on about 7. I've got my oven on 400 degrees, okay? So we're gonna melt this right on down. And I'm gonna stop talking on certain parts so that my son can fast forward for y'all, so y'all won't be, so it won't take me so long. Okay, so now that I've got that melted down, I'm gonna put my onion in. Into this, I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic, minced garlic. You can use fresh if you would like. I like it already minced up, and I ain't gotta worry about it. Okay, so that's what I use. When I say heaping tablespoons, I mean I use my regular old kitchen tablespoon, and I get it as high as I can. Go down in there. I call this spoon my Jethro spoon. If you've been riding with me a little while, you know that I have a Jethro skillet as well. Okay. Let this marry together. Get a little translucent on us. I think my throat actually hurts. And my voice comes in and it goes out, so there's that. Love the smell of onion and garlic and butter. It smells so good. To this, I'm gonna add about 1/4 of a cup of flour, just regular self-rising flour. Okay, just like that. This sauce, I don't want this to turn into a brown gravy. I want this to stay blonde in color. So you have to kind of watch it. Okay. You want it to get all crumbly, just like you're making a gravy. But you need to be ready with your liquids, because you don't want this to start getting too brown. So you see how this is beige in color, right? Just like that. Got those clumps, you see that? Now I'm gonna add some heavy whipping cream and some chicken broth. I'm gonna start out with a cup of each. A cup of chicken broth. That's not quite a cup, I'm just emptying out that. A little bit more. Okay. Keeping that blonde. See how it's got that blonde color? That's what I wanted. I like for the cream and the base of my scalloped potatoes to have this blonde color, and then I just pop the color with the regular cheeses, like the Sharp Cheddar or whatever yellow cheese that I want to use on the top. So okay, it's just gonna get just like some mashed potatoes. You start out with a cup of each of the chicken broth and the heavy whipping cream or milk, okay? And then you start to decide if you want more liquid, how you want to do it. But just keep stirring it and keep playing with it until you get it just like you want it, okay? You have to play with this for a little bit. See, that's thick to me. I'm gonna be thinning that out. Before I start thinning it out though, I'm gonna add my cheeses that I want in here. So far we have the butter, the garlic, and the onions. We have the flour, we have chicken broth, and we have heavy whipping cream. And right now it's just like some mashed potatoes, right? So I'm gonna start adding my cheese. This is about 2 cups of Gouda. I just use the whole little round. It usually comes in like a little round cube or something like that. You usually can find it over there with the specialty cheeses, like the feta cheese and the brie and stuff like that is where you find Gouda in most stores, okay? I'm gonna turn this down because it's really cooking up for me, okay? My other cheese that I'm gonna be using is, like I told you, the Italian blend. And I'm gonna do the same, about 1 cup to 2 cups. This is 8 ounces, so I'm gonna do half of it. No, I'm gonna do the whole thing. So, the whole thing, right? Now, I see the consistency of this and what it's gonna be like, right? I'm gonna start adding some liquid. The liquid that I'm gonna add is the chicken broth. You can add water or chicken broth or whatever you want. Whenever you can sub chicken broth for water, do that. It's just gonna give you a better flavor in your food, okay? So I'm gonna put about another cup of chicken broth in here, okay? Right, just stir it and stir it and stir it, okay? This is gonna be the sauce, you guys, for your dish. So you want this to be delicious, okay? Now it's getting like I want it. You see that? Gonna put the other cup of this heavy whipping cream. This was a 16 ounce, so now I'm up to 2 cups. But remember, I'm gonna be making a big casserole dish full of this, so I always tell you guys to start out, if I'm making my big dish, just use half of the measurements that I'm using. I'm always cooking for 5, okay, or more. At this point, I put about 2 cups of chicken broth, okay? And I'm almost there. I love it. Look at that. Cheesy, greasy, honey. Yes. I'm gonna put about another half a cup. You have to have it loose enough for it to allow your potatoes to finish cooking. And it has to be loose enough to just cook up and do what you want it to do. If it was real clunky, it'd be really hard to get those potatoes to finish up in that oven, okay? So I love this. So now that I have my cheese sauce like I want it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some seasonings to this because I want this to taste good, okay? It's gonna be the base for my whole thing. So some salt. Some black pepper. Y'all ought to know what I'm gonna say next. Some garlic powder and some onion powder. My favorite 4, right? Season as liberally as you want or as lightly as you like. Okay. Before you pour this all over your dish, what do I tell you to do? Give it a taste, you guys. Taste it. Make sure you like it. This is just some parsley flakes, and y'all know why I use this, and that's for a pop of color. Parsley flakes taste like paper. They have no taste. I taste everything, so trust me, I've poured a big handful of them and stuck my tongue on it, and it was like, okay, what's the purpose? Now fresh might have a taste. I've used fresh, but I don't remember getting a big whiff of it. I guess because I had already tasted it in this form. So I just figured it may be just as bland. Y'all let me know if the fresh is just as bland as the flakes, dried flakes. Now this is beautiful, right? Don't you like that? Got those little pieces of onion in there. It's gonna be so good. So we're gonna taste the bag. I'm gonna tell y'all, Gouda cheese changed my life. I'm gonna do a pasta. I've done a pasta video. I don't know if this video will come first or the pasta video, but that sauce that I made, that white sauce I made for that pasta, I need to bottle it. It is so delicious, you guys. Gouda cheese changes stuff, makes it taste delicious. So let's go over here to the counter, you guys, and let's get this stuff ready for the oven. Let me let y'all see something. My brother made me some meat for the game tonight, and let me see if I can. So he made me some spare ribs, and he made me some what do you call these? Some jerk chicken thighs that he pounded and made for me, you guys. This chicken is so good. I wish I would have got more. I got 4 of these spare ribs, and they are just delicious. They remind me of the ribs that me and my dad used to go and get late at night when he would come home late at night, and he'd say, "Come on, Rita Lean, you want to go with me and get some ribs?" And it'll be like 1 or 2 in the morning. He'd get me up out of the bed and tell me to come ride with him, get some ribs. He'd be out doing his whatever or out on the road and coming back, and he know I love to. They have that grit in there, that gristle, and you can eat that gristle. Oh my God, that's the best. These ribs, spare ribs, remind me of that. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let's get this together so we can put it in the oven. All right, let me bring my cheese sauce over here. Okay, so it's 7:30, you guys. I'm gonna throw this together real quick. I don't want to start hollering. So we're gonna do us a layer of potatoes, okay? Down here at the bottom. Just check them. We want it to be a flat layer, okay? And remember that I started my potatoes off in the microwave just so they could get a little tender, more tender. I'm just gonna end up with about 2 layers, you guys. I'm not gonna have a lot of layers. So we got our bottom layer down. Really want them to be flat, kind of, you know. Try to make your potatoes as thin as you can, and you know, about an inch or so in diameter, so they'll all kind of cook at the same time. And you won't have hard ones here and soft ones there. Okay. So right now, we're gonna put us some cheese sauce on here. Right. A little bit around here. I don't like these open spaces. I want those to be closed. I'm trying not to get too anal about this. It's late already. Game is on and I'm not through with the sides. I was tired, you guys. I was tired. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. We're just gonna start scooping this in here, you guys, just like this. See that? Okay. Just like this. Yummy. Right? Smells delicious. I think it's gonna be just as good as it smells. Get it all up in there, in the necks and the crannies and the necks. Get it in this corner. Okay, just like this. Alright, so right here I'm gonna put me some of that. Some cheddar, not a whole lot, just a little bit to separate the next layer, okay? So we're not gonna make it just a, make sure I got enough of this. Y'all know how I am now. You know me by now. You know me. You know I want it to be everywhere, okay? So like I said, we're just gonna put up just a handful, a layer, right? Just like that. Because we're gonna be putting a good amount on the top, okay? So now I'm just gonna put some more potatoes in here. The reminder of my potatoes. Okay. This was a whole bag, you guys, and this is a 9 by, I never know. It's gone, it's so old, it only said at the bottom, but I think it's a 9 by 13 or something like that. Casserole dish, baking dish, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just putting the rest of the potatoes right here. Right here. Okay. Spread them out if you can. Go. How long I've been on here, y'all? 23 minutes. Let me get ready to end it, so I gotta show y'all how it looks at the end too. Don't want to be too long. Don't want to bore y'all. I love you too much to bore ya. Okay, look at this. Just like this. Cover it all up. It's all saucy. Saucy right now, but it's got to bake, right? So we know that's gonna draw some of this moisture. Gonna thicken it up. Right. So we're just gonna lightly cover this. I'm not gonna do anything tight. I'm just gonna lightly cover it, you guys. Spread that around. Get every potato. Get every potato. It smells delicious. Okay. You could put mushrooms in here, you guys. Chopped mushrooms would be good. Chives, all kind of stuff. So much ways you can play with it and make it your own. This is just a simple one. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the rest of my cheese on here. I'll put this in the oven for at least 40 minutes. All you're trying to do is let your potatoes get nice and tender. I like mine tender with still a little bite to them. I like the potatoes to not, what am I trying to say, like fall apart. I like them to stay like the little round pieces. So, that's what I did. This was a 16-ounce bag of cheese, and I'm pretty much using the whole thing, right? Because who don't like cheese? Who don't love cheese? I love cheese. Okay, here we go. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna pour a little bit more parsley flakes on the top of here just so it'll have a cute little topping. I'm gonna put it in the oven lightly covered with some foil, and the next time you guys see it, it'll be coming out. Okay? See you in a little bit. So hey y'all, I'm back for the last time. These potatoes still took me an hour to cook. You're gonna end up with some grease on the top. I think it's from the cheese. So what I do typically is I drain that cheese off, just pour it right off the top. It'll slide right off the top, and then put it back in the oven on broil for a little bit to get a little, you know, color and a little crust on the top. But this is it, you guys. This is my scalloped potatoes. They are done. I'm gonna give them a little taste. Now remember, these potatoes are supposed to be, they're not gonna be soft like a baked potato or a mashed potato. They're gonna have some life and some bite to them, and I prefer them like that. If you want them softer, just bake them longer. Turn up the heat and bake them longer. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of taste. My family is around here looking crazy. They're ready to eat. The game has been on. We're in the second half. So yeah, I slept too late, y'all. It's my fault. I was tired, and I'm still tired. As soon as I eat, I'm gonna take me a shower, and I'm gonna go right on back. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Put me a little flakes on the top, just a little. Some on the top here too, just for prettiness. Again, y'all know the drill. Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this meal. I thank you for just waking me up this morning. Let me see another day, God. I'm just so grateful. Lord, I ask that you would bless the hands that prepared this meal. And if my subbies try this, let it be just delicious to them and their whole family. And God, like we always ask, just as a favor, if you ain't got nothing else to do, let these potatoes be good to our lips and not so bad on our hips. Amen. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, okay? So yeah, this potato is just right. Just the right consistency. I like it's still got a little break to it, a little bite to it. It's not falling apart. And that's how I like mine. So I'm gonna give it a taste. See if the seasoning stand up. Okay. You want some? Get you a little bite. Okay. It's so good, y'all. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here and let my family eat. Thank you for joining me on another See What Rita's Cooking. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because your food is not all the way live until it's been Ritatized. Please make sure you have that notification bell clicked so that when I do a video, you are one of the first to come over here and check out what I'm doing. Make sure you're part of that Noti gang, okay? And make sure you subscribe so you can be a part of my RitasEatas, my food chain gang, okay? I will see you guys on the next one. Hopefully I'll be feeling better and sounding better. Love you guys.